You're watching Across the Republic and I'm Rakta Mishra with you, getting you all the top stories of the nation, and we will get you first up the tensions that are simmering in Shimla. The protests continue over the alleged illegal structures in the city. There have been dramatic visuals coming in and there have been a face-off between the protesters and the cops. And after that we'll get you Rahul Gandhi's US visit, stirring controversy. Once again he meets India baiter, India hater, Ilhan Omar. What was the message that Rahul Gandhi was trying to send out with this meeting? We'll talk about that. And in Jammu and Kashmir, forces are caught up with the encounter with the terrorists. We'll get you an update on that from Jammu and Kashmir. Also, once again, Rahul Gandhi's divisive remarks from United States soil also, and how the Sikhs are protesting outside Sonia Gandhi's residence in the national capital. We'll get you all that and much more on Across the Republic. First up, the headlines.
Presented by Royal Global University. Northeast can't wait. Pado kuch pano.
After extreme provocation in the United States, Rahul Gandhi meets anti-India American lawmaker Ilhan Omar.
Call themselves as leaders in India, and they move around with anti-India elements abroad and then speak against India. They spell out venom against the interest of India.
Meanwhile, the BJP is hitting out at Rahul Gandhi, calling his meeting with Ilhan Omar an attempt to divide India. Anger against Rahul Gandhi's subversive remarks. Sikh community staged protests against Rahul Gandhi, demands his apology. Complete mayhem on the streets of Shimla as thousands protest against illegal structure. And a mass uprising against Mamata Banerjee continues in West Bengal. A cornered chief minister now calls for talks with the doctors.
Why is more naughty?
An anti-terror operation in full swing in Jammu and Kashmir's Udhampur. 2 Jaish commanders neutralized.
Presented by Royal Global University. Northeast can't wait. Pado kuch pano.
And viewers, it's not the first time that we have seen Rahul Gandhi making controversial comments on foreign soil. Is anti-India and continues. And now he has invoked China once again, taking a swipe at the centre and the Prime Minister, holding centre stage at an interactive event. He has once again made such remarks that stoked controversy, and BJP has trained its guns on Rahul Gandhi. Take a listen into this report to know the latest.
The fight is about whether he, as a Sikh, is going to be allowed to wear his turban in India.
After stoking Sikh fury back home, claiming that the community was struggling for identity in India, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi has lurched into a fresh controversy. Rahul was pictured with American politician and known India baiter Ilhan Omar during his ongoing 3-day visit to the United States. A member of the US House of Representatives from Minnesota's 5th Congressional District, the Hindu-phobic Omar has been in the news with her anti-India statements and pro-Pakistan stance. Coming out all guns blazing against the Congress leader, the BJP has questioned if it was okay to wine and dine with India baiters in the name of opposing the party.
Well, meeting with Anand Omar is further to what he said yesterday. Is again not in isolation. He's trying to create some sort of dissent in the country using all these people as tool. Since Anand Omar has taken a stand against abrogation of 370 and 35A, he has been vocal against India and has brought a lot of resolution in US Assembly also. So this is what Rahul Gandhi is doing.
तो मुझे लगता है कि आज राहुल गांधी को केवल विदेशी धरती पर जाकर भारत के खिलाफ जहर उगलने के बदले, सिखों के खिलाफ जहर उगलने के बदले, आरक्षण समाप्त करने की बात करने के बदले, इल्हान उमर जैसे भारत विरोधी तत्वों से मिलने के बदले, आज उनको सच में भारत जोड़ो की अगर मंशा है तो एनसी से बोले कि 370 छोड़ो और भारत जोड़ो.
With Rahul going off on an anti-India tangent with his words and actions in the US, the big question is, how much is too much?
And now, viewers, as the Sikh leaders dismissed Rahul Gandhi's claim of an identity crisis, now Khalistani outfit Sikhs for Justice, fronted by radical leader Gurpatwant Singh Pannu, has come out in support of the Congress leader's remark. Now, the outfit, which has made no secret of its call for a separate Sikh homeland or Khalistan, claims that several Khalistani supporters were at this event where Rahul Gandhi kicked up a massive row with his remarks on the community. Take a look at this report.
Rahul's motor mouth landed him in a soup again, as the Congress leader claimed significant Chinese ingress into the Indian mainland. Speaking at an event at the National Press Club in Washington, D.C., the Congress leader claimed Chinese troops were occupying Indian territory of the size of Delhi in Ladakh.
If you call having Chinese troops in 4,000 square kilometers of our territory handling something well, then maybe. We've got Chinese troops occupying land the size of Delhi in Ladakh. I think that's a disaster.
Not done needling the center on China, Rahul accused Prime Minister Narendra Modi of messing up ties with India's eastern neighbor. Striking back with a fiery response, BJP accused the Congress leader of being in cahoots with anti-India forces. Leading the attack on Rahul, Union Home Minister Amit Shah accused him of threatening the country's security and sovereignty with his divisive remarks. Union Minister Piyush Goyal accused the Congress leader of using foreign soil to defame the country.
Become a fake news and propaganda machine against India and all Indians.
Former Union Minister Rajiv Chandrasekhar accused Rahul Gandhi of deepening fault lines in communities and creating a misleading narrative of haves and have-nots in the country.
I think what the Congress party under Rahul Gandhi think that they have perfected is to take the fault lines in our society that existed prior to 2014, communal fault lines, caste fault lines, economic fault lines. Not one thing he has said which is positive about India or about the future of Indians.
As Rahul continues his anti-India tirade on US soil, the larger question is, what piece of evidence does he have to back his China claim? And why would he try to weaken the morale of our forces as they continue to defend the borders on the Eastern Front?
And viewers, Rahul Gandhi is now facing the wrath of Sikhs today. Just a while back, we saw scenes unfolding in the national capital outside Sonia Gandhi's residence, outside Rahul Gandhi's residence. The Sikhs are protesting, they're demonstrating against Rahul Gandhi's divisive comments, and they're saying that Rahul Gandhi must stop dividing Sikhs, he must stop defaming the Sikhs in India. Take a look at this report.
While facing a backlash over his remark that the Sikhs were struggling to flaunt their religious identity in their homeland, Rahul Gandhi found support from a radical pro-Khalistani outfit. The Sikhs for Justice, led by wanted radical Gurpatwant Pannu, openly backed Rahul's claim on Sikhs in India. The outfit, known to openly peddle an anti-India agenda, claimed several pro-Khalistani supporters were in attendance at the event where Rahul Gandhi made the controversial remark. Coming down heavily on the Congress leader, BJP accused Rahul of propping up Khalistani agenda.
He's meeting all those who are India better abroad, and he's trying to use them to further the message that there is some sort of trouble in India, which is not true. And by doing so, he'll cater to certain element in India which want to follow the track of alienation or want to create a voice of dissent in India.
Meanwhile, the Sikhs came out on the streets in the national capital venting their outrage over Rahul's remark. Along with BJP's strike back, the chairperson of the National Commission for Minorities also hit out at the Congress questioning Rahul's mental health.
देखिए, राहुल जी को मैं समझता हूँ कि इस समय एक विशेष ट्रेनिंग की ज़रूरत है और वो ट्रेनिंग उनके अंकल सैम प्रितोदा दे नहीं पा रहे हैं। उनको खतरा हुआ है, सही कह रहे हैं। 1984 में हुआ जब कांग्रेस की सरकार थी और आपके पूज्य पिताजी प्रधानमंत्री थे, तब हुआ है। 84 का सिख नरसंहार भारत के इतिहास में जलियांवाला बाग से भी कहीं विभत्स कांड था।
I don't want to make any comment on the mental health of Mr. Rahul Gandhi. The history is very clear on this point. Whenever the issue of Khalistan was raised, it was with the support of the Congress.
With Rahul's attempt to divide Sikhs drawing support from pro-Khalistanis, the larger question remains, is the Congress in cahoots with forces determined to break India?
Now, a big lead coming in, the ongoing probe into the suspected botched derailment of a passenger train in Uttar Pradesh's Kanpur. The police have landed explosive CCTV footage in which two suspects are seen barely meters away from the accident site or the tragedy site. And it's understood the suspects were at the scene just moments before this incident. Take a look at this report to know more.
Days after an attempted sabotage of the Kalindi Express in Kanpur, the police landed a huge lead. The police have accessed explosive footage from CCTV cameras installed near the incident site. Two suspects were seen in the footage, barely 500 meters away from the incident site. Both the suspects were seen at the exact same time when the loco pilot of the Kalindi Express applied the emergency brakes, averting a disaster. The suspects are seen crossing a toll point, appearing to talk to each other. The police, along with the agencies, have started the hunt to nab the suspects.
FSL team is investigating the entire spot right now. Here you can see behind me the visual of those personnel, and apart from that, if you see the FSL team officers also are over here and they are measuring the distance of that incident, the longitude and latitude, all the different distances from different sites are being measured at this point in time. I would like to move a little bit forward and show you the visual at this point in time. Here you can see this is the point number 71. So this is the impact point of 71 which was encircled by the FSL team. So apart from this 71 point, behind my back, if you see, there are 70 other points which have been located.
Meanwhile, a total of 12 people have been detained and over 100 people have been questioned so far in connection with the incident. However, no arrests have yet been made in the case. With a clinching piece of evidence now out, is the police close to cracking the case?
Now, as the protesting junior doctors of Kolkata continue to hold their vigil on the streets for Abhaya, spurning the states of dialogue, your channel has accessed fresh documents showing how Mamata government violated its standard operating procedures to conduct the post-mortem and inquest in haste. Now, Republic is in possession of a memo by the State Health Department in 2020 that explicitly states only a senior police officer of the rank of an SP or DC can request for a post-mortem beyond 4 p.m. and the same has to be approved by the principal or the superintendent of the hospital concerned. Now, your channel earlier put out a damning letter written by a sub-inspector of Tala police station on the day of RG Kaur rape and murder case and incident, and now asking a top forensic official to conduct the post-mortem after 4 p.m. Watch this report to know more on this.
After the mega news break on how the police sought and expressed conduct of Abhaya's post-mortem and inquest, your channel has landed another piece of evidence to nail the state's complicity in the case. Republic has accessed a memo issued by Health Minister Mamata Banerjee in 2020 stating in as many words that any request for a post-mortem after 4 p.m. has to come from an officer of the rank of SP and DC. The memo lays out a detailed standard operating procedure saying that any such request for a post-mortem has to be approved by the principal or the superintendent of the hospital concerned. In an earlier news break, your channel showed a letter exclusively accessed where a sub-inspector of Tala police station is asking for Abhaya's post-mortem to be conducted after 4 p.m. The letter drafted and sent on August 9th, the day after the barbaric rape and murder at RG Kaur, was addressed to a forensic official. The letter also significantly mentioned some urgent issues because of which the post-mortem had to be conducted after 4 p.m. The memo lays bare the state's complicity in ensuring that the post-mortem in the RG Kaur case was conducted in a hurry. Meanwhile, Abhaya's father joined the sit-in protest by junior doctors outside Swasthya Bhavan overnight, saying he wouldn't have approached the CBI if he was happy with the probe into his daughter's death.
जैसे उन्होंने 3 दिन के बाद पुलिस का आदमी हमारा पास गया था, उन्होंने एक संजय राय को खड़ा करके बोल रहा था ये हम पकड़ लिया, सब काम खत्म हो गया, हम फास्ट ट्रैक कोर्ट में उठा देगा और उसको फांसी दिला देगा। यही इसलिए तो हमको, लेकिन मेरा लड़की का साथ जो घटना घटी है एक आदमी का कोई संभव नहीं था और हम पहले से बोल रहा है डिपार्टमेंट का आदमी इसका अंदर युक्त है।
With another smoking gun in the RG Kaur case coming to the surface, can Mamata dodge the latest clincher?
It's a state of complete mayhem on the streets of Shimla as thousands protest against the illegal structures in the city. We get you the latest ground report on across the Republic. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere.